Hi, Virgo. I don't know if this lighting is a little odd, but I think we'll make it. The moon is with you, Virgo, as we speak. So many of us are reflecting tonight with some stuff I wrote down was to be muted and mutable. Be that energy, transition into the grounding energy with Capricorn season coming up right around the corner. Work on your own environment instead of everyone else's. But I don't mean that in a mean way. What I mean is the mothering energy that you so freely give off. It's just part of your nature. But Jupiter is all about gifts and luck. And it's in Sagittarius, which is your 4th house. That's if you're Virgo rising. So thank God we're not perfect, and thank God we don't have to be. But the last time this happened for you was in November 2006 through December 18th of 2007. Use this Capricorn energy, Knight of Cups, and use this Capricorn energy instead of rechecking over and over what people think. Make your foundation, without any influence of others. When I say any influence, I mean what you think of people, what you may think that they are thinking of you. Because I think you feel attacked right now with people, but we'll move from there. I'm going to take this one and this one. If the rest are meant to fall out, then they will. So, Knight of Cups, 7 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, the Moon, the Page of Cups, the Tower. I think your idea with the Moon card falling out of yourself is showing tonight, especially after just getting out of that Cancer subconscious Moon. And there was so much trickery in that Moon. I had to stop and use a public restroom, and I walked into a stall, locked the door behind me, and as much as I didn't want to, I had to do it. And I was thinking about all the germs and all that stuff. So Virgo, OCD stuff, making sure everything's neat and tidy and organized. But the trickery in the Moon, I felt like I turned around and got up and kicked the flesh, handle with my foot. And it was like I didn't see the handle for a minute to get out of the box. And I know that sounds nuts, but just telling you what happened. So I think getting out of that and going into yourself with your subconscious, it's important to just weed the action and idea of everything around me. Because we get the Moon, the Page of Cups, and the Tower. I'm going to let one more fall out unless more comes with it. Ace of Swords in reverse. Well, I think once we get into the grounding energy and you identify with the earth, you're going to be planting some seeds where you have, and you're looking at your options on the wall with the 7 of Cups. But I'm going to point the camera down and go more into this, and I'm also going to pull a healing card to see what goes on with this. I might clarify a couple because I'm feeling there's a loneliness in this, which is good sometimes because, the Page of Cups representing Pisces, that's our balance. That's where we can go with our emotions. We can take that from the moon energy in Virgo, the opposite signs of each other. So, okay, I'm going to put the camera down. I'll be right back. And if you don't mind, please hit like, subscribe, and comment below anything you'd like. I'll be right back. Okay, Virgo. Always take a second and, after I pause it and, physically place them and also just scan so I don't linger. But I was just finally had to be I have to deliver this. But with the Knight of Cups, let me turn this down just a little bit. With the Knight of Cups, I feel like you have attempted to be patient with all these options that you see coming in, and these are all new things. These are all new cups. Mostly new emotions. And I think the moon ties in with those two. I see you giving to maybe the less fortunate or children, which is normally a very typical Virgo. However, I think you've rushed to this in a way. And it was very childlike and very misunderstood. And that's just my feeling. But this mind stuff that's happening, you've lost your, meditate. You've lost that power of prayer, believing that it works, especially with it in reverse, and the Ace of Swords in reverse right underneath of it. With the moon and the Page of Cups, it's together. Before, I had noticed that Pisces and Virgo are so opposite of each other, but they also have an attraction. And I feel like after going into the subconscious of yourself at night, getting this turned around, approaching it in a different way, still childlike, still new, but maybe a healthier emotion. It's going to cause a divide, but I think this divide is needed. Because we can't balance our crown right now. That's just the way I feel. And look at the bottom of the deck with the Two of Wands. The world is right in the hands. And I think this is more looking out onto the horizon. And check your rising sign and see if it's Virgo. Especially with the activity in your 4th house, which represents your home. And Cancer rules that house. And that's where you are right now, in the Virgo moon. Check your sun, moon, rising in your birth chart and natal chart. I'm going to use the Deviant Moon deck to maybe just clarify whatever I see. I think I want to see more of this Tower. What's happening here. Because I think this divide is good, but it's rough. But that's, what is easy when, we suffer a divide? It's not easy, but things need to be divided and evenly and fairly. Notice the two jumping or falling from the Tower. I had one fall on the floor here. I got the 8 of Swords to clarify that. And I think, notice the moon. I think your subconscious has been completely flipped. And you're afraid to jump and divide. You're afraid of that. You feel like you're going to lose a lifeline. And with that connection with that moon, look at her head connecting. There's a white fog that that's connecting her with the subconscious. And it's like hanging on by a thread. That's like really emotional. Like that's all I just felt. Like my chest just felt like it kind of caved. Like I was on a roller coaster. Or a hill came up while driving or riding in the car with someone, and the hill came up and I wasn't paying attention and it took my stomach. But it happened in my chest. That's how it felt. So what is it about Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to look at. I was going to ask, what is it about Virgo? Why? I feel like they can't see the world in their hands. And the Ace of Pentacles fell out. Let's see how he interprets the Ace of Pentacles, because he gets deep. I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, the Moon card falling out there is just, of course, when I connected with you, and I'm Scorpio, I go where the Moon goes, automatically. So I feel like when I go there with you and I'm seeing the subconscious, that trickery is strong. But I think we do that to ourselves. Let's see how he interprets the Ace of Pentacles. The dragon grasps the mystical pinnacle, holding the entire universe in his grip. He is a being of pure perfection, in harmony with both the material world and the spiritual realm. Upright, and it fell out upright. Perfection, balance of material and spiritual realms. Prosperity, having the will to succeed. So that's a great outcome. And of course we want to turn these upright. But I think eventually they will. Let's find a healing card for you with the Goddess Oracle deck. I've shuffled these pretty well, but I'm going to do it again. Alright, let's see what falls out for Virgo. Where does the healing, where do we need to focus? What angel and goddess do we need to call upon? I think this is blocking you from these Two of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. And a little special reading. I just felt that you needed some guidance. I was told to split the deck in half, pick from the bottom. Stop worrying. Everything's going to be fine. That's a letting go. You know, that's... And I hate to say let go, because I think Virgo's good at letting go of things and bringing in new, especially with that mutable energy. You help us maintain in a lot of ways. So let's see. Lakishmi. Let's make sure I pronounce it right. It's pronounced Lakshmi. Lakshmi. Okay. Something keeps feeling like it's tickling my neck. Could be my hair, but I'm just saying. This is a kind universe. This is her message. And everyone within it is working in your favor. There are no tests, blocks, or obstacles in your way except your own projections of fear into your future. Take a moment and hush your mind, quieting it from worries and fears. Excuse me. Feel me brush your brow with a new energy of faith, hope, and optimism. These energies fuel your excitement. Exciting present time. I saw that again when it said, feel me brush your brow with a new energy of faith, hope, and optimism. These energies fuel your exciting present time as well as all future moments. Why would you wish darkness upon yourself when the light shines all around you? Wow, that's really pretty. You must stop worrying, and this anxiety squelches the goodness that seeks to find you. Clear your heart of fear and replace those energies with ones that will serve you and your family instead. So serving instead of maybe feeding, or because I see balance scales, but this just something here is telling me that it's just maybe you're not receiving well. But you have many cups. You and your loved ones will be protected and provided for. Let go of any bag lady fears about your future. Because maybe things are going to, in this Capricorn, you feel like you're going to lose it. But remember, you're going to have it with the Ace of Pentacles. Hold positive thoughts and intentions. Know that you'll always have your needs met. Lakshmi is a beautiful and benevolent Hindu goddess who brings abundance to those who call upon her. Her connection to lotus, flowers, elephants, and water represents her absolute faith in fertility and abundance available to everyone. There's the Knight of Cups that fell out first with that, I believe. She's happy to bring supply to you, whether that means money, time, knowledge, or opportunity. Lakshmi works with Ganesh, the elephant-headed deity who's known as the overcomer of obstacles. The overcomer of obstacles. I feel like that's that Pisces energy. Together, they're an unstoppable team that works to help you release fear and accept abundance. And again, these two together, I feel like Lakshmi has a lot to do with that energy. Let that tower fall. Let the divide happen. It's meant to be, even if it hurts. So thank you, Virgo. Enjoy this moon. Enjoy the sun in Capricorn and all this Saturn energy. Saturn's home right now. Like I said, Jupiter is really, a lot of luck coming home. But let the divide happen. That's your cleaning house. Thank you so much. And I appreciate all your time. Make sure you comment below and let me know how this resonated. Have a great day. Thank you.